And welcome back, this is Scuba with more Let's Play Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. I am joined as always by Artanis.
The Protoss are one.
Sure they are. Let's talk to a guy that we consider separate than us. When we last left off, Alarak, you took over the Tal'Darim. How's that working out for you?
Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rakshir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance. This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Ire, and let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Ire only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
Yeah, I need more units, to be honest with you. And I'm going to be putting off Ire as long as possible. And so far, Alarak's still on our side. Still don't trust him, though. Said to the War Council. Looks like a few people have things to say. Rohanna, you're up first here.
Rohanna.
I can see it, Artanis. The truth Amon wishes to hide. While his brethren, the Xel'Naga, slumbered through the millennia, Amon and his followers descended upon Ire.
And he uplifted our people. They ruled over us as teachers, as gods.
He changed us, manipulated our essence. But we grew beyond his control. He and his followers fled to Xeris to create the Zerg. The hybrid are the culmination of his efforts. False Xel'Naga, created in his image. We must...
Rohanna, this is too dangerous. You cannot go on like this.
I must, Hierarch. It is my duty to know the truth, to bear it. I know now. This is my purpose.
And hopefully, you can let us help you fulfill the purpose? I don't know. We need to do something, don't we, Rohanna? Whatever. Vorazun, how are you doing?
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of them now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch.
We let you join our culture and change us, so maybe it'll be for the best. I still feel like he's going to betray us. I have no idea, though. Let's take a look at the assembly panel.
Alarak has brought his ascendants into our fold. They are fierce, but strong.
Well, looks like we only have one more unit to get after this. We are getting there, but we can change the Dark Archon, which I haven't used this entire time. How you doing? All right, so we got the Ascendant. I have not used this guy. I don't know, it just feels like it's a different tech tree than I've taken this entire time. All right, we have the Ascendant Psionic Onslaught.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
All right, so we got a Psionic Orb coming out. Wow. They just melted those Zerglings. All right, so we have Mind Blast, deals 200 damage to target enemy unit. Psionic Orb unleashes a traveling Psionic Orb that deals 10 damage per second to all enemies along its path. That is nice. I think there were 3 of those orbs in order to wipe out those Zerglings, so yeah, 30 damage, I think we'll do that. Sacrifice reduces target friendly unit to 1 life. Shields are not affected. Grants the Ascendant 2 energy for each life point reduced up to its maximum energy. I don't like the sounds of these guys, to be honest with you. Feels like it's very micro intensive, and that is definitely not my strong suit. So, Psionic Orb damages enemies in its path, Mind Blasts an enemy unit for high damage, sacrifices a friendly unit's life for energy. Through Rack Shear, the Tal'Darim climb the chain of ascension. Years of absorbing Terrazine and the essence of their supplicants have made these ascendants powerful indeed. I think for the time being, we're going to stick with the Dark Archon. Not that I'm using them anyway. None of these really sound like something that I want to use to start. What do I have here? Centurion. That's good. Void Rays as instead of the Destroyers. That still sounds good. Yeah, the Colossus, so damn good. And Mirage. Do I want to stick with that? Maybe I'll switch over to the Corsair for this because it looks like we're going to be getting carriers. That's where I'm planning to go next, where I get carriers.
It is a good day, Tsutsai.
That it is. So, preventing other units from attacking sounds like a much better option if they're going to be more support than the Mirage. So, I'm going to switch over to that. That sounds like a plan. Let's head to the Solar Core, where we can look at the Xel'Naga Keystone again.
The Keystone is quite dangerous at this moment, Hierarch. I would keep your distance for now.
Oh, isn't that lovely? What else do you have to say, Karax?
Can we trust Amon's former allies?
Probably not, but right now we're going to. Phoenix, how you doing?
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye.
I did not expect it to.
If he dares to betray us or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
We do have more Solarite as well. I'm trusting you, Phoenix. You better take care of that. Oh, that's right. We got a new column here. It's our final column. We have the Purifier Beam. The Spear of ADUN fires a controllable beam at the surface that deals 750 damage, 1500 versus armor to enemy units and structures over 15 seconds. The beam automatically acquires targets if it is not manually controlled. It does sound good. No energy cost, 5-minute cooldown. We have Time Stop, freezes all enemy units and structures in time for 20 seconds. That also sounds very nice. And then we have Solar Bombardment. Bombards the target area for 15 seconds, firing 200 random shots that deal 15 area damage each. 30 versus armored. Holy crap, they got some really good stuff around here. Honestly, I've done a little bit of testing. Once again, went the wrong path, so I'm considering what I want to do here. I actually feel like I should change some things around here. I'm going to switch over from the warp harmonization to the orbital assimilator. Seems like a much better option to me right now. So we're going to get the gas coming in all the time. I would like to deploy Phoenix. Yeah, that's not necessarily going to be that helpful. Shield overcharge. And no, none of these until I get to Phoenix necessarily sound all that great. Maybe get rid of the shield recharge a little bit. I need to do it 4. Yeah, all the way. Then we can deploy Phoenix, dealing 200 damage to enemy units in the target area upon impact. Attacks on his own and can cast Whirlwind, Thunderous Charge, and Shield Capacitors. He leaves after 30 seconds. I don't know if he's necessarily the one that I want to do this with, you know? Reconstruction Beam does not sound all that great. Solar Bombardment does sound very nice, so I think I'm going to go with that for the time being. I think that's probably for the best, but I don't know. I just don't know. All right, let's move forward. With a lot of these missions lately, I really do have to take the right path.
A shame. I was enjoying the solitude.
Dick. I really do have to choose the right path, and a lot of times it's not made clear until I'm like 5-10 minutes in, and then it's a little too late to change. That's been my trouble lately. All right, let's head out.
The Tal'Darim and Alarak have joined our fight, but we cannot strike against Ire until Amon's armies have been brought low. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanskar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
You can have whatever reasoning you want due to motives or plot or story or anything like that. I'm not willing to go to the end of the game without carriers. Maybe that's just me. Oh, I do love carriers. Builds and launches interceptors that attack enemy targets. Now, in previous iterations of the game, the AI was so poor that they would never figure out to attack the carrier itself and would always hit the interceptors. And that happens a lot when carriers attack me, but I have a feeling they're going to be programmed this time to actually take out the carrier itself. It's getting a little mix of that.
Hierarch, as ordered, my Dark Templar have tracked Mobius Core to their base within the asteroid belt of Revanskar.
Well done. Karax, what do you know of their defenses?
The asteroid field is highly volatile and guards the base's outer rim. The Spear of ADUN will not be able to pass. However, our carriers could strike at the heart of the facility.
We will set a course at once. Amon has taken away my armies. So shall I take away his. Ready our ships for assault.
Hierarch, Mobius Core's vessels are not moving into attack position.
Something isn't right.
Our shielding has been punctured. I'm detecting Terran cloak signatures on the lower decks, heading toward the bridge.
Templar, to me! We will not let the Spear of ADUN fall! Karax, we cannot let this assault interfere with our plan. Mobius Core will not expect a counterattack. Though you are not a warrior, you know their defenses better than any other. I entrust this task to you, Facesmith. Lead our carriers against the facility, while my warriors hold here.
As you command, Hierarch.
With our ship boarded, I need our best warriors here. I know you are not trained for battle, Facesmith, but with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
As you can see, I did try this before and I got both the other achievements, so I'll probably be doing that again this time. It's not all that difficult. We have Templars Charge, we have Power Cores, we have the Mobius Core. They're primarily flying my way. In fact, I think they're almost exclusively flying my way, so we'll have to deal with air units quite a bit. So the achievements for this one, Templars Charge, complete Templars Charge. Then we have Friends in High Places, destroy 120 enemy units with carriers in the Templars Charge mission. If you're playing on hard and you build carriers, it's going to be pretty easy to do that. This one's actually the hard one to do. The Ultimate Answer achievement, collect 42 resource pickups in Templars Charge mission on normal difficulty. That one actually requires maneuvering a bit. All right, let's head in. It did sound like a micro mission. This is not going to be a micro mission. We will have a base. It's still very complicated. As you can see here, resources are limited at your starting location. You'll need to explore the map to find more. Indeed, we will, and that's where things get complicated.
The Mobius facility. As we suspected, this is where Amon's hybrid armies are born. The operation is fueled by 3 power cores. Destroying them will destabilize the facility and allow us to annihilate the remaining structure. If I establish our nexus point on the outer edge of the platform, the Templar can fight their way in. There are no ground paths and few minerals. Fortunately, our carriers are ready now. With their help, I might have a chance.
It's gonna be risky though, so I'm gonna need to put you guys on go there. Notice how you have to actually set that, and then I'm automatically...
This platform has been locked by Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
Yeah, I'm already moving out. I was gonna let him finish talking though.
I shall be swift.
We need to deal with these guys.
The shadow spread.
As you can see, they seem to focus on the carriers when they didn't
To the
before.
horizon.
You're still working on things, right? All right, let's get you into a warp. That will
May I
be
be
helpful.
of service?
Oh, there we go. I was about to say, what's he doing? Not much. All right, down he goes, and we have,
The
well,
sky
a
is
little
my
bit of a clear
battlefield.
path to the resources there. I probably shouldn't get more than that, to be honest with you. All right, and we will warp in a stalker who can go here, 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 and here. And then all the way over here. That thing is huge, and I wish it was on my side. And then we'll be good. We'll be good. All right, let's have you guys do that, and then we'll just start making carriers as necessary. I should get them upgraded as well. We'll start with armor, although that's not necessarily the best idea at this point. We're going to start by getting carriers, but the Void Rays and Corsairs are going to be a part of this as well. I feel like a pure carrier build is not necessarily a good thing for me. Are these already out? These are already out. They have so little gas in them. So very little. All right. What can we do here? Chrono boost that, please. I have not been using the chrono boost effectively throughout this, but we'll do what we can with it.
Let us attack.
All right, I'm gonna need to move the star.
It is done. I have access to the controls. The platform is operational. These navigational controls in the upper right of the command display will allow me to move it toward additional resources. The enemy will not be far, though. I should send some ships to scout ahead before we relocate.
I want to get that.
field depleted.
I want to get that. Stop right there, though. All right, am I out of minerals? Not quite. Notice that they do give me controls here. We'll work on that in a bit. All right, is that clear? Nope.
Mineral field depleted.
All right, now we are clear to get these. They're floating resources. Okay, is this gone yet?
Carrier has arrived.
Ooh, very nice. More carriers. Let's get a Void Ray and a Corsair. We'll try to stick with that for the defense here. We'll go with.
Mineral field depleted.
We're gonna need stalkers here.
The skies beckon.
So we can rally the probes. They'll get real close to the nexus as a result. All right, go ahead.
Oblivion descends.
Get out of there.
I am detecting several banshees approaching our nexus.
Amon has awoken. We sleep no more.
Oh, the Corsairs. They're not being smart right now.
Atum Thoridas.
I'm not being smart with them. I need to like hold them back. All right, Solar Lance. 1, 2, 3. I had to.
I stand.
And then carrier.
You require more Vespine gas.
All right, we'll be fine. Head it
Ready
back up.
for battle.
Head over here. You guys as
The
well.
skies beckon. May I be of service?
See that's really gonna help me. That thing's pretty damn sweet. Getting that up.
Honor through valor. I stand
Get
ready.
out of there. Dude, as soon as I say that you're good, then you have to prove me wrong. Alright, rally probes and head up. It's a weird thing if you have not done it before. This is a very strange mission. Alright, head in there. Build me a couple simulators. And then,
Karax, we are having difficulty repelling the hybrid on the Spear of ADUN. Have you located their stasis chambers?
My scans show 2 chambers nearby. They appear to run on solarite. We could use it more than ever.
For the reckoning,
goes up. This is all clear.
it shall be as you say.
Alright, the forge is on its way. I have to change those every time? That's weird. I wanted to go carrier.
Construct additional pylons.
Of course I do. Of course I do. Alright, we got everything that we need there, I think. Let's get more pylons as necessary. How's this doing? That's all done? Alright, forge is done.
You have not enough minerals.
How much do they cost? 300. Damn it, I feel like that it's going to be so useful for me in the long run to get those monoliths up and running. If I can find a spot for them. Alright, we'll put one there. And there.
You have not enough minerals.
I don't have enough, so we'll get one and hope that that's enough for at least the time being. How are you doing? Alright, let's get all the upgrades that I can. There is a level 3 now that is open to me. That is very nice.
We are poised for
You and you.
This vessel shall invade.
I don't necessarily know where to go though from here. This is the part where I was like, okay, I went the wrong build. I went pure carriers, and that was not good. I need some support from these guys or something. Let's head this way. Yeah, this looks like a good spot to start. Alright, go right there. Right there. I don't know if that was necessarily the smartest spot for me to put it, but it felt like a good spot at the time. Crap. More carriers coming. Jeez.
At last.
We are poised for victory.
Honor through valor.
Okay, so we got
I
some
thought
things
you'd see
working
it
for
my
us.
way.
Should've just gone for a solar lance, I think.
At last.
Alright, is that almost done?
Upgrade complete.
Feel like the upgrades are probably more valuable at this point. Let's get a Void Ray. As these run out, there is not much in here. Down they go. Down they go.
Ready for battle. I shall be swift.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral
Mineral goes
field
down.
depleted.
Okay, I think we're doing okay-ish.
Mineral field depleted.
I thought you'd see it my way.
Looks like that's the spot where I need to go. So, even though we don't have a bad
Base
attack.
is under attack.
Shit, are you serious right now? I didn't get a battery for that. What am I doing? Didn't get a battery for that.
Require more.
Prismatic core online.
Victory awaits. Let us proceed.
Channel the light of Io.
One, and then head over here.
Calibrate void lens.
Ready for
You guys
battle.
are still one. All right, well, we'll have to head over here. We'll have to do what we can with limited
Mineral field depleted.
limited forces and all that. All right, that's the last one. No, there's still more. There's still more.
It shall be done.
I feel like Void Rays might be the better option, though.